This just in. A settlement has requested help from the Minutemen. Let's not leave them hanging, people.
Seems to be growing well. I need to assign someone to this.
I wonder if the data I'm collecting will serve any purpose.
I need to assign someone to this.
Tighten this.
Hey,
It's coming along. It's just going to take time.
there we go.
No one else usually talks to us.
See some.
Sweet.
What's this?
I got something. We made that look easy.
We must find the men of science and institutes of learning.
End of the line! That's how we do things around here.
Engaging invasive maneuvers. Your pulse and vital signs are still within acceptable parameters. and scan as many indigenous life forms as possible. It is, of course, for science.
Bring it on!
The influx of data is
May as well take what we can. They won't be needing those items any longer.
Trespassing on private property. Better move along, or... This is private property.
This is Radio
This is
Freedom,
private property.
broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
biologists about.
All quiet,
I hope
which
it
is
is
how
not
we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
This place is off limits. Move along.
You're trespassing on private property. Better move along, or else.
This place is off limits. Move along.
This is private property.
This is private property. This place is off limits. Move along. Better move along, or else. Better move along, or else. This place is off limits. Move along. You're
It is
trespassing
up
on
to
private
determine
property.
whether the structure
Better move
is
along,
more
or else. This place is off limits. Move along. This is private property.
4 o'clock. You're tuned to
You're
Minuteman
trespassing
Radio.
on private property. Better move
Nothing to
along,
report.
or else.
Stay safe out there.
Victor spoil.
What?
Your destruction is at hand. Well done, man.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
This place is off limits. Move along.
My systems are eager to absorb new data. I find this very
A consequence of being mechanical in nature.
What I wouldn't give for a good step back.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
This partnering up, it's weird. Sometimes I just want to pop a stealth boy and bug out. Not really an option now. There are a lot of people out here that use the hand.
Trespassing on private property. Better move along, or else.
I wonder what has happened elsewhere. Is what has befallen the Commonwealth Crew typical? Less extreme, no?
This is private property.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
So a ghoul walks into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve ghouls here." Ghoul says, "That's fine. It's the human treasure."
Thanks, Mr. Grant. Hell, I have a ton of them.
Lock and load!
Never fear, man. We'll emerge victorious.
Won't get far.
What a letdown.
So much walking. Want to do more fighting?
You are really pissing me off!
No way to pick this.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people. This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. It's 6 o'clock. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there. It's getting dark out there, people. Stay safe. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
The sun is setting. Make sure to stay warm. I have so much data in the world before the accident. I fear I may have to delete some of it to store my new observations. We must find the men of science and institutes of learning. Surely they are out there still.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom.
I have so much data in the world.
Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
I may have to delete some of it to store my new observations.
7 p.m. here at Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Okay.
Farming's as honest work gets.
Hi there. You interested in coming to work for me?
Sure. Okay.
Hey.
Hey there, Charmer. I know your Geiger counter's in the shop, but think you could help me?
What's the mission?
No mission, kid. Just a personal matter. I'd like your help with some old business. Family business. All right, buckle up. This is quite the tale. You see, for the first 5 years of my life, I didn't know my papa. Mama said he'd been what you'd call a rolling stone. He'd been a traveling musician, just like me. Rolled into town one day with a song and left Mama with me. We never thought we'd see him again. But then, one day, in he comes. Straight out of nowhere. He was a changed man. Married my mama on the spot and took care of me and her like we were the two most important things in the world. When Mama passed, he went back on the road. He took me with him. Learned everything I knew from that man and his guitar. It was all I had left. And I loved him.
After what happened to my family, I can understand.
Thanks for that, kid. It wasn't long before I started to notice things and realized we weren't just wandering. We was running, even if I didn't know who from. Now, Papa had him a portable computer. Not one of them fancy Pip-Boys like you got, one of them cheap Watts ones. Good enough to store a few songs. One day, I managed to get into it while he wasn't around, and I read his diary. Turns out, it wasn't my father at all. He was the synth who replaced him. The thing is, he was still the man who raised me. That other guy, he walked away from me and Mama, and wouldn't ever have looked back. You dig? My papa may have been a synth, but he was still the best papa I could ever have asked for. I never told him I knew. But it wasn't long after the Institute caught up with us. Not that I knew who they were back then. He made me hide while he lost them. Said he'd be back for me, but he never did. Eventually, I had to fend for myself, but I still hoped I'd find him.
Sorry. Sounds really rough.
I've been with the railroad a long time, but never had any leads. The only ones who know if the Institute got my papa or not is the Institute. I found out about a place where they keep a backup of their archives. Even got something to pull the files I need. Just need someone who can break in. Des would never risk taking on one of their facilities directly for a bunch of old data we can't use, though. Too much to lose, not enough to gain. Then, here you come, Ace. Seeming like you can do anything. I can't officially ask you, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did this for me.
All right, I'll do it.
Thank you, Ace. I'll mark the location with the archive on your Pip-Boy. You're also gonna need this. Might look like a regular holotape, but it's something special I had Tinker Tom whip up for me. Just put it in the archive terminal and it'll grab the data. Fully automated. You bring it back to me and I'll have everything I need.
Can I ask you something? What do you say?
Got it.
Sure.
Got a minute? What do you say? Wanna work for me?
Okay. Sure.
Can I ask you something? What do you say? Wanna work for me?
Got it.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
Hi there. Hold on. I'd like to trade some items.
Of course.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
My back hurts. My feet hurt. Everything hurts.
Can I ask you something? You interested in coming?
Got it. Okay.
In an unexpected turn of events.
You're not going to...
Getting pretty chummy with that reporter, huh?
Tried to kiss me.
Be careful then. The mayor's got it in.
I do? I knocked him on his ass. Now
Um,
I've got detention.
Hello. Is this working?
Never change.
Ah, yes. This is Mansfield. There's a situation developing at HQ, and I think you should be made aware of it. We've had somewhat of an outbreak, an illness that's been going around the HQ's personnel. It's not too serious, no one's died yet, but it has incapacitated at least a quarter of our staff, not to mention the stress it's put on the HQ's plumbing.
That's quite a predicament.
Spilling your coffee is a predicament. This is a dilemma, and if left alone, may very well evolve into a full-blown crisis. We've no one here with the expertise to deal with this, so I suggest you find someone who can. Preferably an individual with pharmaceutical training. Or, barring that, an individual at least capable of spelling pharmaceutical.
Just tell me where to go.
I'd suggest you inquire with a group calling themselves the Nightingales. They're a humanitarian group offering medical assistance and supplies to those in need. The few I've interacted with appeared quite amicable. I believe there's a chance one of their members might consider joining us if we ask nicely. Last I heard, the Nightingales had set up just outside Diamond City, so I'd start your search there. I suppose I should say, good luck? I hope it goes well. Bye now.